All right, what's up, guys? We're doing another battle report for Trench Crusade. So this is our second game playing, still kind of learning the rules, so if we do something wrong, let me know in the comments below. So my list, we're going to be doing 900 points with 8 glory points. Those are the recommended points for matched play if you're just doing a one-off game. So for my army, I'm doing Trench Pilgrims. For our elites, we got our Anchorite Shrine here. It's our hard to kill model. Pretty cool. Most models have like 1 life in this game. He has like pseudo 3 lives. So we'll go over that real quick, what that means. Our other elite here is our Communicant. Let's try to focus that there. And then we have, this is not an elite because you bought him with glory points. This is our Communicant Tank Hunter. It's pretty much our only long-ranged support. And backing him up is an Ammo Monk, which is right here. So the Ammo Monk's pretty cool. When you activate a model within 1 inch, you could activate him at the same time to do a risky action. And you pretty much are giving ammo to the shooter. There's like, you can give him shrapnel and blast, +1 to hit or +1 to injury roll. So he's a cool little buffer. We also have the War Prophet here. On a successful action, he removes D3 blood markers. And as a risky action, you can make anyone within 8 inches move 3 inches toward the nearest visible enemy. So that's pretty cool. And it's everyone within 8. So you can get a nice movement boost. So 6 inches is 9 inches. Pretty cool. We have 4 nuns here. 2 of them are nice and bloodied because they're the front line. They're cool. They get 1 extra dice when they dash, do a diving charge, only diving charge. Maybe they'll change that to also regular charge, and also like other random stuff like climb and jump. We have 4 regular, just basic troops. They literally have nothing fancy. If I was playing campaign play, they could come back to life and be a little better, but whatever. They're just basic troops. They have rifles with bayonets. And then over here, we have 3 prisoners, ecclesiarchy prisoners. I have 2 actual models, and this Warcry model here, he looks cool, and we're just gonna sacrifice him right away. So this is what's gonna give our shrine a pseudo 3rd life, because when you sacrifice someone on the wheel, right there, any damage that is taken gets redirected to him, and then I leave this marker beside the shrine to show that he's on the wheel, and if they're able to land a successful kill, he disappears, and now any damage goes on to the shrine. So that's what's going on there. And then this is the regular Communicant, just has tough, hard to kill, and that's it. That is my army. Nothing too crazy. Oh, we also have a ward. I had a random 1 glory point left, so I just got a dog and printed it out. I think this dog model's from Westphalia, so yep, that is my list. All right, we're going over Kenneth's list. He's playing court. All right, Kenneth, what do you got?
All right, I got the Praetor here with a bunch of really good weapons. They're going to destroy you. I got 2 pit locusts. I got this elite here, which is a Hell Knight.
What's he do?
Don't worry about him. He's not that strong. And the Yoke Fiend. And then this is like my range dude. I forgot what he's called. But he's incredibly cool because he could just teleport from terrain to terrain.
Yeah.
And I got 4 Wretched, a Hellhound, and my Sin Eater.
Yep. There you go. Minus the nipple rings, so he is a little bit weaker because there's no dual nipple rings on this model. All right, so I guess we'll go over the mission we're playing. So Kenneth chose the mission we're playing. You want to go over it as I pan the battlefield here?
Oh yeah, this is scenario 2, Relic Hunt. We got 6 relics, and to gain points, we actually have to be touching the relics and then make a successful action. And once we do, we get the points for it, but then they reset every round. Also, like during the round, some of these relics will disappear, and the remaining ones will cost more, or not cost more. But
how do they disappear? More. Is it chosen or are they random?
No, they're chosen. Like after round 1, relic 1 and 2 disappear. After round 2, 3 and 4 disappear.
Nice. Where's this terrain from, Kenneth?
Warcry.
Who did you pay to paint these?
paint them myself.
Come on,
I
you
don't
don't paint.
I don't paint anyone paint my stuff. I paint them.
All right, so we're gonna roll off on choose sides, and we'll get down to game. One modification to the rules we're doing. We're not doing this. You only start with 6 models at the start, and then you roll. I feel like this. You roll a d3 to randomly select 3 d3 models. That's kind of like you can get actually screwed by RNG. And it's only 4 rounds long. So wait, Kenneth, are we gonna do 4 rounds or 5 rounds?
Well, let's do 5 rounds.
5 rounds. So 5 rounds, and we're not doing the forces roll, but the rest of the rules we are playing by. All right, so this is our field. We alternated deploying 12 inches up. Here are our markers, and if you're curious, we're actually using the scenario from the rule book, not the app, because the rule book is probably more balanced for a matched play. So yep, we deployed up to 12 inches here. Let's take a look at Kenneth, make sure he's not hiding models because his black unpainted models blend in with the terrain. All right, so he has less models. So he, in this game, whoever has less models just chooses. He goes first or second. So Kenneth is going first. I think you should change the rule to +1, -1, like Conquest. All right, let's go. Turn 1. All right, first activation. Kenneth's already cheating. This base does not fit on this building. So I need to call the judge, and he just flew up there. Such rule nuts. All right, he was not done. He cheated and did not put a gun on him, but said he had a gun. So he shot at this Trench Pilgrim, and he knocked him down, putting a blood marker on him.
Yeah. So. And then he has 2 shots, so he's gonna shoot the same guy that's not.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ, save me! Okay, go. Just roll it live. Let's see. So does he have a penalty to shoot the second shot?
2 penalty to shoot, but then I'm elevated, so this takes. Wait, do I have a bonus to shoot you when you're not?
I want to show how bad my luck is. So I activated my tank hunter. Right away, I did my ammo monk to try to give him ammo. He failed that risky action, so that's done. And then I continued with my tank hunter's ability. Shot at these guys here. I have +2 and -2 dice, and rolled a 6. So I did a whole lot of nothing with 2 activations. Nice activation for Kenneth. Move this guy to get in range, and he shot with -2 dice penalty and missed. Sad face.
You know what? I might as well try to do a dash.
Oh, what a cheater. You already said done.
No, I can do a dash. I'm 6 inches.
I got to roll that risky action. We'll do it live.
All right. So, 6. Yeah, because, might as well do a dash, right? 7. No, didn't get it.
Womp womp. Now he's open for the kill. All right, so Kenneth's next activation, he did the left-hand dirtle head here. He was actually over here. He sniped this guy, and he actually knocked him down using the 2 blood markers already on him. He did the spell to move him onto another piece of terrain, and so he was teleported pretty much from there here. Charged me, failed to wound me because my armor saved me, and he spent the 2 markers to just place 2 more on, so nothing happened. All right, my next activation, fail. I moved here. I dashed to try to get on the point and failed. These dice need to be retired. Yeah, I also didn't do this activation. I shot and put a wound on this stupid big deal. All right, this Wretched went. He moved up with his normal movement. He tried to do the action to take the point, failed. He tried to dash and failed. And now he's going to die. All right, so I did the War Prophet activation. He was right here. We did the risky action with +2 dice to move everyone D3. So he moved the shrine there. And then he followed behind here. I did the regular movement to get onto the point. Did the action to try to score and failed. I tried to dash and failed. So now he's stuck here to get shot at.
Shit. Are we saying that we can land on top of the point? Because we can, then certain people can actually cover it up. A bunch of dashes.
All right, this little dasher over here. He got on the point, scored it. So he took that out. He is ahead by 1 point. And he tried to shoot me. He failed miserably. He tried to dash like I did, and he also failed. Suck it, nerd. All right, I activated the dog, who was over here. We did a normal 8-inch movement to get on the point. I actually scored it, and then I dashed, which I succeeded, and went back into the trench to get ready to score next turn. This loser was all the way here.
You need a fucking tripod, is what you need.
Yeah, he moved over here and dashed to get on to the attempt to get on the point, and didn't even make it. Yeah, but if we did a tripod, so people actually said, I'm gonna leave this on, because people said they like just moving and seeing exactly what happens. They don't want the fluff of like a whole ass match. They just
No,
want
that's
to. They
not
just
what
want
we-
to see
that's not what you do.
stuff that happens. My next activation, I did my Trench Pilgrim. I just moved up, shot this guy, and put a knockdown marker on him, which are those thunderbolts. This Pit Locust was over here, and he moved, did not score, and he dashed over here to hide like a little coward. All right, this guy, Pilgrim, he was behind this wall, moved him up, took a pot shot, failed to hit, tried to dash to get onto the point and score, and also failed. Yeah, I failed. Fat Sin Eater moved and
Should've
dashed
ate him.
onto the point and scored. So now it's 2-1.
The action to eat him.
Why? Little modification. He actually moved back and then ate his own guy for nefarious reasons. All right, pro moves here. Kenneth is in awe. I just moved onto the point, scored it, and then I moved back with a dash. Legit. This little Wretched, he moved and dashed from there, went here, he actually scored, tried to shoot me, and he rolled 5 dice, take the 2 lowest, and of course it missed. What a peasant. Must die for that. All right, my shrine went, he just moved up. I actually scored, so we're 3-3. I tried to dash to get closer into the trench and failed. Sad face. Slime moved up and just failed at life, didn't do anything. Over here, I activated, I moved up a couple inches, took a pot shot here, and failed. I can't hit anything in this game. Oh my god. So Kenneth ran out of activation, so I'll just go over all my rest of my 16 activations here. These 2 nuns, they dash, they move dash, they get a bonus to dashing. They're able to move from here all the way up here, and they did pot shots with their pistols, which actually landed and put blood markers on the Sin Eater, which helped with this charge here. This nun was actually able to charge in, and because he was already downed, she was able to kill him, but he has tough, so he came back, but he's still down position. This nun actually failed the dash, so I think I would have been able to kill him if I got that nun into combat. Over here, this Communicant just moved and dashed behind cover, and that is it for turn 1. That actually took a long time.
Yeah.
So I think 900 points is that's a lot. All right, good first activation on turn 2. Kenneth moved this guy. He was all the way in this trench.
Don't use my
He flew up here. He shot at me and killed my Communicant. And then he charged these 2 nuns and he knocked down the one on the right there. Pretty good. My first activation, round 2, I charged for free. Didn't even have to roll it. My Communicant, he has armor, so I rolled a 10. Couldn't kill him, but I just put 2 blood markers on him. Sad face. All right, this is some crazy shit. Kenneth's second activation, round 2. He spit out his guy onto the point, and then he did a sweep attack. I guess his attack is like sweep. Hits everyone in combat with him. He downed my nun, and he put a wound on this guy here. Look, I had to burn my... He has 2 blood markers on him. I spent 1 to make that roll worse, and then 1 to make his swallow action worse, which he failed. He almost swallowed my Communicant, which is like one of my tanks. Ooh, that is such a good character. He needs the actual model. Okay, this nun I activated second, round 2. I tried to dash here so I could charge into this, whatever, left-hand dirtle. And I failed the dash with 3 dice. What the actual... All right, my activation, I stood up my nun. She turned the blood marker into a blessing marker. Failed my big attack. I got my offhand pistol attack. It just did a single wound. Probably should have done. All right, this left-hand dirtle, he activated. He was here. He ended up shooting and killing my Trench Pilgrim that was on the bridge. He then just teleported here by burning the Sin Eater's blood marker, which I feel like they should not be able to do. And then he just charged into my guy here and knocked him down. So, all right, this Trench Pilgrim went. He was in the trench. I moved onto the point, failed scoring. Tried shooting here, also failed shooting. I dashed successfully, so I just moved 3 up, or 3 over, 3 up, and now I'm up here. All right, this Wretched tried taking the point, failed. He moved, tried shooting me and failed. Now he's just successfully dashing.
You know what?
Dash away.
I'm actually gonna go right here to block you from going inside here. Because if you get within 1 inch of me.
Bro, no one even cares about that. All right, this video is just me failing rolls. The dog activated from here, moved up, tried to take the point, failed. Tried to dash to go back into cover and failed. Right. Yay. I'm sad. So the Locust came in, charged my dog, and killed him. He tried taking the point and failed, so that shit is still open for game. All right, this Trench Pilgrim went from here, failed scoring, tried shooting to even just try to put a blood marker on this guy, and failed. I'm so sad. This Wretched, right here in the doorway, was on the point, failed scoring, moved here and shot at me and failed. He still was able to get the dash. I guess that's what people can pass in this game are just the dash rolls, because he was able to dash and get out of there, because this point's burning at the end of the turn. My next activation was the prisoner. He moved from this corner onto the point. I actually scored it. We're up by 1 point, and I failed my dash, so he's stuck there. Kenneth finally scores with this Wretched and failed shooting me, and that was it. My War Prophet went. I charged here. You can charge through melee friendlies. Successful charge and remove D3 markers off my shrine. I was able to kill that Wretched on him, and that was it. I failed my dash, so he's stuck there. This fat rat, Yoke Fiend, went, charged me, and failed to do anything. Oh yeah, just kidding. He actually put a blood marker on me. Yeah. But you also charge a shrine, right? So he's stuck in combat? Okay, so that shrine is stuck. This is a historic moment. This nun went, converted one of her blood markers into a blessing marker. Kenneth burned one to make her injury melee attack worse, and we still injured with a 11, so it was a 9. Knocked him down, or injured him, or sorry, knocked down because he's tough. So he's actually down right now. And then offhand put 2 blood markers more on him. So he's 2 on him right now, total, because I burned the first one. All right, this Hellhound went, you failed scoring. He moved up, charged me, burned all the blood markers, and just put the blood marker back on pretty much. And that is it. And now we're gonna pretty much team up on you. You're done, right?
No, I got one. That guy.
Oh. So, no one cares about that guy.
Got that shit.
All right, this nun right here went, and I rolled double 6s to kill him, even with his armor. Let's go! Round 2, Kenneth's last activation was this little flying hellhound, whatever. Locust. Got on the point, scored it, finally. Failed the dash, so he's stuck there. Get wrecked. And now I'm going to activate my last 2, which is this fallen down Pilgrim, and my big old shrine who's doing nothing. Okay, so
I'm not giving you the benefit.
I stood up the trench Pilgrim. Kenneth burned his blood marker right away. I rolled a 6, 5, and a 2 to hit, so I still ended up hitting. And then I rolled a 9 to wound, and that perfectly kills him. So now he's raging right now.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous game.
All right, this is the best end of the round 2. So with that guy, I was able to kill that archer. The shrine just demolished the guy in front of him. This guy's pretty beefy. So that is ending round 2. We are still tied 5-5, but we took out some heavy hitters on Kenneth's team. And Kenneth's first activation is his dog. He actually scored the point. He knocked my dude down, put 2 markers on him. And now I'm going to show him the meaning of the diving charge. All right, so the nun that was right here on the ledge did a diving charge with a +1 sweet bonus. Got it off. We scored the point, so we scored that. All points are off the table now. We were able to knock him down and put 2 blood markers on him. But, he has 1 left? Oh, no, there's 2.
All right, he's going to stand up. He's just going to take a swipe.
Bro, no one cares. Good activation on the Sin Eater. With his sweep attack, he put a wound here, killed my other nun, and he, even with -2 dice, he still swallowed my poor Communicant. So my Communicant is swallowed whole. All right, so with my other nun that was up on this ledge, I did a diving charge, killed the Sin Eater with a perfect 11, and then we're playing it that if he swallowed someone, they just get spit out. So I spit him out.
I take it back. He doesn't get spit out.
Which I think should be a roll, so you guys should put that in the rule book. And that's it. All right, this fucking Hell Knight double shot me, put 2 blood markers on me, charged me, rolled 11 with his main and his offhand attack, and killed my Communicant. Fuck you, Kenneth. Look at me, Kenneth. All right, well, Kenneth decides who to activate. I did my Prophet, who did the D3 3-inch movement, moved up, I dashed up, I charged for free, and I failed all my melee attacks into the crappy Wretched right there. So that was a pretty feel-bad moment. At this point in the game, we pretty much decided it's going to be lucky, or based on luck, on who could activate and successfully roll action on the objectives, because there's only 2 left. Yeah. So Kenneth could pretty much tie this game. So at this point, I'm just trying to kill the action monkeys left on the table. So yeah, so I'll just not record and then record at the end of the turn and show what happened. All right, so pretty much all the battle just happened here. I actually charged my prisoner, even with a -1, I burned the blood marker to just make it 2 to hit the Wretched here. And we actually rolled an 11 and a 10 and killed it. So Kenneth's gonna roll morale to see if he just fails and we keep playing, or he loses. Oh, 8. So all right. So end of last turn. Actually, we're just pretty much at this point going to turn 4, seeing who could score first. So we already did Kenneth's first activation. He actually killed me in melee, but the War Prophet can just treat it as if nothing had happened the first time he dies. So I'm gonna try to score on the point and outscore him. So after that activation, I was able to just roll on the nun here. I scored that point. Kenneth went next, tried to see if he could score here. He failed, and I have so much models here that I would probably score this point because I would probably not kill him to kind of blockade this area, and that is pretty much game.
That's game.
So we just call it there. Kenneth, what do you think of this game?
It's terrible at the moment.
Why?
Because it's either you do something, or if you get your action off, you do amazing things. If you don't get your action off, you just sit there. Nothing happens.
What would you give out of 10?
At the moment?
Yeah.
Compared to other games?
Yes.
2.
What's better, this game or Warhammer Kill Team?
I haven't played Warhammer Kill Team.
You have not played Kill Team?
I have not played Kill Team.
What the hell? What about Warcry?
Oh, Warcry's better. It's much more balanced at the moment. Yeah.
What do they have to do to make this game better? Like, what would be one recommendation?
I don't know, because they have this actions chart thing going on, and
do you think they should just get rid of the action chart?
Yeah, because it's 50-50. You have to make a 7.
Should they just make it like Warhammer or Warcry at that point? Like
I don't know.
Like a watered down Warhammer?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Well, that's this game. We'll probably never play again because Kenneth hates it.
No, we can play again when the rules are just more tight.
That's in July.
That's fine, dude. Tighten out the rules first.
Maybe we'll play Armored Core next. What's this game called?
Armored Clash.
Whatever.